and welcome back to Runescape Quest 110, Darkness of Hallowvale, Episode 3. Now, how many quests have actually taken... oh boy. The span of a full day to complete. Yes, please. No thank you. Yes, please. No thank you. Huh. Now to never use it. Let's see, I will want that for Lois's rune crafting, but it's sort of wasting it. I have 54 rune crafting. A lot of runes, jumpers, and a lot of sounds. See, how many? I have more than enough ottomans. Yep. Cosmetics. Okay, anyways. Oh boy. So this is a hideout, huh? What do you do here? I'm helping to protect the base camp. How about you? What are you doing here? Oh, I'm just trying to help out around here. Yeah, we can always use extra help. Just make sure you don't get into trouble or you have me to deal with. So these are all people from Myerditch. Hey, you're with the Maraki, aren't you? Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm a friend of Maraki. I've come to help. Oh, and I'm just supposed to believe you, am I? That's true. I was sent by Valef. He's the leader. We've just moved base from the Hollows to the Berg de Rot. Valef, is he still alive? Amazing. You make a convincing story, so I guess I have to believe you for now. I was asked to make contact with the Mareki. It seems like you've done that. I'll tell you what I'll do. Alright, add a message to get the Veils to proof that the Sanguincy Order of the Mareki exists. It gives you a message. I'll explain your current situation, give some proof that the Sanguincy Order of the Mareki exists. Who are you and what do you do here? You're a member of the Mareki here in Myerditch. Can't believe that people live in these conditions. It's truly terrible. I know, it's the reason why I fight for the Mareki. I presume you have the same sentiments. Okay, thanks. Oh, what are you doing? I'm a researcher. I'm looking for ways to defeat those awful Firewatch. It's looking tough, but we must keep trying. There seems to be a short communicate from Vertices. Valef confirms that the Sanguincy Order here's operation would need support. So what is the main order? Like, I don't know, this looks like the main order, honestly. I mean, both sides have 3, right? So, okay, here's not fun part. Because I need to get over to, oh boy. At least somebody didn't break it somehow. Yeah, frames aren't doing too well. To be fair, that I did actually leave RuneScape running, quote unquote. Maybe I should try and reload it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and reload this, so I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully that fixed. It seemed, well, it's way too early. Yeah. I don't like how it's random food. I wish it was like the weakest food you can. Surprised garlic doesn't get counted. I'm happy that it doesn't get counted. I mean, I could get a stock of it, can't I? From the chest, apparently. I wish there was a... because there sort of is. There's like, you know, that temple trekking thing. Which, surprisingly, I don't get, really. Because temple trekking, I don't even think actually... like, it's unlocked once you do an aid, but they don't tell you. I don't think they tell you. Anyways. Let's see, Valef. Why is he still level 60? Well met, Valef. Well met indeed. What news, my friend? I have a message for you from Verdida. Great, please let me see it. You hand over the message to Valef. Bad news. Looks as though the vampires are bringing in fresh victims from somewhere. These beasts just don't know what to stop. So disturbing news from Patadomus that needs to be investigated. What should we do about the vampires? We need to get a system somewhere. Maybe Missile will come to Mauritania's aid? If we could persuade Roll to send us some troops, that would be a start. What should we do about Patadomus? I'm not sure. There have been some odd reports from the area recently, people going missing, some odd noises being heard. Certainly help to talk to Drezel and find out from him what he thinks is going on. What do you want me to do? Firstly, I need to talk to Drezel and ask him about the activities near Patadomus. So we'll also likely want you to pass information on to the king, then press onwards to Varrock and seek an audience with King Rold. Express the desperate nature of the situation here and beg him to send troops. Any tips to offer? You could offer to guide one of the Berg de Roi villagers at the Patadomus. It would be nice to have company for the trip. Okay, thanks. So, despite him saying, oh, you know what? Let's do it. Actually, you know what? Let's not do it. Oh, why am I trying? Because I'm used to teleporting to Prifindus. Straight through the edge of the wall. I love it. Oh, boy. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't really have an option. Because, you know, I was thinking it's a bit silly having that weapon. But now that I think about it, technically not really. Because that's like the best silver weapon, actually. Greetings again, adventurer. How go your travels in Mauritania? Is it evil as I've heard? Hey, Hallowvale sent me. Apparently there have been some strange going-ons, which you need me to investigate. Actually, that's a bit odd, isn't it? Mauritania, strange is the order of the day. I'm more surprised if there have been reports of things getting back to normal. Good. I'm glad you're keeping your sense of humor. Help you to maintain mental clarity while dealing with the tasks you've been given. Okay, then, what do you want me to do? Hurry up. I have to get on and speak to King Rold, or rather, Rold. Been on first-name terms for quite a while now. Funny that, eh? Well, you venture like me, having mates like you and the king of a country, still at least I haven't lost my common touch. Okay. Just check around the building, will you? Make sure that nothing's funny is going on. I mentioned that he had heard some strange noises recently. Not too near, just outside the temple grounds. Come and let me know if you find something. When and where were these sounds heard? Oh yeah, we did. I forgot we actually brought Ivan here. I've been sitting here them occasionally odd times during the day, but usually when it's very quiet. Both looked around near the temple, but we didn't find anything. We were both a bit nervous about going any further west in the steppes. Do you think the sounds could have come from beyond the steppes? I mean, from further west? It's really possible, more than likely. I'd be grateful if you could extend your search as wide as possible. Do you hear the sounds as well? I must confess I've heard some strange things around here recently, like hushed voices. So maybe Ivan was whispering to you? They didn't sound human. Alright, that's different. What do they sound like? Well, very gruff, almost animal-like, and speaking in good old common tongue. Like a werewolf? Never fear, Inspector Cooklink is here. I'll work things out. Drizzle, don't you worry. Has anyone seen or reported anything unusual? There's not really anyone left here, sir. Fortunately, they have. We have gone missing from the local limestone mining area. Other locals have reported seeing shadowy figures moving along the Patadomus path. Just from Patadomus to rock now. There's nothing to suggest that there's anything more than just an enterprising, though perhaps ruthless bunch of brigands. It is simply give them a taste of missile and law and order. Turns out to be more than that. Well then, my friend, I will pray that Sirdoman's blessings be upon you and that he guides your actions and keeps you safe from harm. How incredibly reassuring. Don't take that tone with me, young man. Sirdoman's powers are not to be underestimated. Okay, I didn't mean that in offense. Oh, I wouldn't. How is Ivan? Is he okay? He's as well as can be expected considering the circumstances. He's a very confused young man at the moment, with the shadowy events that started his life. Both his parents died in the Singwensi region. Though he still holds hope that they may be found alive. The death of Sani's really affected him as well. Like him, she was an orphan, they had a lot in common. It's also incredibly tragic. I wish there was something I could do for him. Well, you brought him here, which is very brave. He's very grateful to you. It's remarkable, really. He's this inner calmness that I find so very affecting. His studies go well, and he has Sirdoman's blessings. It's clear to see. I would see him as a worthy successor as protector of the Patadomus, when all of his teachings are done naturally. Okay, thanks. I don't remember. Does Drizzle die in River of Blood? Maybe? I like Lycurgus. I don't even know what Lycurgus is. Oh shoot, I can get my XP now. Southwest of the main stairs. A leg? Search vision and find someone lying unconscious. Are they dead? Well, they wouldn't be... oh, fuck. Werewolves? Wait, on the left side of the cell? I told you to hide it properly. Not to worry, now we got more. Now we can't take a minute to look suspicious. Let's go. Have you got the tith? Wait. Oh, he's carrying him. Of course. So they're kidnapping Miscellaneans and then sending them over. Great. You know, I had a feeling that just blessing a river wouldn't actually do all that much. Plus, I don't even know. Does that even affect werewolves? I think it does. Could they literally, like, there's bound to be a point that the blessing of the river, because the blessing of the river itself actually encompasses all of Mauritania somehow. Oh, Cooklink, did you find something in your mind? Yes, perhaps a bit too much. What do you mean, Cooklink? But for the grace of Zyphreium, am I here now? I was attacked from behind. Do you see the assailants? Not clear, but I believe they could have been werewolves, or at least a type of werewolf. This is terrible, terrible news. They've found a way to get across the Salve. Yeah, it's called a bridge. I know, it's very worrying. I was making immediate preparations to meet with other members of my order that are all dead. You must hurry directly to King Rold and impart this information to him. Here, take these runes. They should help you to return to Varrock faster. Thank you. Well, I'll make my way and bid you good luck. Likewise, Cooklink. I guess, yeah. I think that is the first... Yep. Yeah. That's the first time I've ever actually... I think that's the first time I ever actually used a teleport while trolling. Oh, King Rold. Darkness of Hallowvale. Oh, Rold, I must speak with you on a matter of grave importance. Certainly. What seems to be the problem? I'm witness to a great many terrible things happening in Mauritania, some of which could be happening in Mistland before long. This sounds pretty grave. Please go on. I've for some time now been helping a collection of brave freedom fighters in Mareki, fighting against the darkness of Mauritania. The land is controlled by a dark, merciless overlord known as Draken. He and his vampiric kin farm humans for their blood. People, my lord, men and women like your own loyal subjects who live such pitiful and desolate lives that death is a welcome end for them. Sounds shocking, awful. Yes, of course we must do something. I would beg my lord not to give in so easily to this very compassionate nature. We know not if these people are loyal settlement supporters, my liege. Does that fucking matter, you religious bigot? Oh yes, we need to consider this as well. You're right, of course, and is it? You know these people follow Zyphreium. Sure, I'm not certain, but surely this isn't the issue. They are in dire need. As are many, my young friend. Is the king mentally misled and unguarded on the whim of some errant adventurer? Unguarded? Wait, but this is guarding a... What do you need guarding from? Mauritania, right? Apparently not. You don't understand. I also need to tell you that I've seen beasts of Mauritania roaming around Mistland. I'm almost certain that they were werewolves. Don't say almost. You should have just said, I'm certain that they're werewolves, because now that I say almost, you're gonna say, you're just making stuff up. So them west of the river Salve, beyond the grounds of the Temple Paterdomus. I dare say you gave fight and slaughter the foul beasts where they stood. I am sad to say that I did not. I had no chance, sire. I was knocked unconscious before I could properly react. Please, sir, Mistland must come to the aid of the people of Mauritania. We cannot fight this battle against the vampires by themselves. Yes, I will ready my army and prepare to enter Mauritania via Paterdomus. Turning has for too long threatened the borders of Mistland. My lord, this course of action will lead to very severe consequences. Interference in Mauritania will likely upset the balance and could send the world into another cataclysmic god war. Excuse me? How? Explain yourself, Ainzig Resfir, because I do not believe that... okay, so this whole quest thing, I don't understand their reasoning at all. I understand, I feel like they were grasping for straws to make it so that, war doesn't actually break out in this game, except for, the events. But... that, I'm pretty sure The ethics of balance. I don't even remember what they're called. What? Edicts of Guthix, thank you. It makes it not like, I don't know that, I guess like a huge balance thing, but what is that gonna do? Like, how is that gonna start the God Wars? That at the very most, that would bring Guthix back up. Like, that is the most it would do, right? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, oh, if one human colony thing or whatever is like, oh, breaks the balance or whatever, that's not gonna cause the Edicts of Guthix to explode, right? Because it's a shield around the planet Gilnor, so I don't get this reasoning. Like, I guess, yeah, bring up Guthix, but like, it just, you'll see. Draken invaded Missile, and I must respond. Then prove that Draken has invaded Missile, my lord? Yes, sir, as I saw with my own eyes. Being knocked out by agents unknown does not constitute evidence. In fact, it's something that the most experienced local folk could accomplish. You can't just stand here and do nothing, Ainsling. I must try to help if I can. Friend with the Guxixian edicts regarding religious balance, there's little else we can do. Wait, but I thought this was not about religion anymore. Of course, there are measures we can start to take which might have an influence on that. Well, speak up, man. We even got all day. The Guxixian edicts govern spiritual balance, sire. Perhaps these need closer study. Yeah, they'll take a very long time, very long indeed. We need to consider reduction in the Guxixian influence if we are forced to endure in our religious affairs. Excuse me, so you're just gonna make an excuse saying that, hey, we should have less Guxixian... Wow, you're like anti-government, aren't you? Well, it'll take ages, we need to act now. As you say, sire, will take some time. We now pay the price for a lack of foresight in letting Guxixian edicts restrict the might of Saradoman's will. Excuse me, mate. Saradoman is really probably one of the main... No. I would say Saradoman is a major cause for the Third Age God Wars, considering he would be the most against Zamorak. Yes, well, we can start to make amends for that now, can't we? Yes, sir, there's some papers to sign, but essentially we can start work on this right away. Signing papers, is that the sum total of the aid that Misslin can provide to Misslin? Well, again, I was saying, like, oh, drown the vampires in, like, water and stuff, that should fucking kill them, the Firewatch, I mean. I'm pretty sure, give them enough paper cuts and eventually they're gonna be cut to ribbons, right? Hold your disrespectful tongue. How dare you address the king that way? We should throw you in the stocks. I'm sorry, but Ainsley is my advisor, and what he says, well, it pains me, is the truth. We don't enact the mercenary protocol. This will allow all able-bodied men to fight in the defense of Misslin for glory and spoils. You will find that many sword arms from Misslin should soon join the resistance force. Meantime, we will look into the Guxixian edicts and a way to rid of Draken for good. I don't want to spoil anything. Okay, spoilers for Lord of Vampirium. We fucking killed Draken anyways, so... Well, I guess, to be fair, that's just one little group killing him, but still. Why can't you send troops to Mauritania? Follows Guthix, keep a careful account on the balance of religious and spiritual beliefs in the world. When things are in balance, if I send troops to Mauritania, Draken will call for Zamorak and followers to come to his aid, and most likely through a portal to another realm. And wouldn't that literally just balance it then? I guess more like Xanaris? I don't think Xanaris. Xanaris said, affairs you find creatures of such incarnate evil that will make Mauritania seem like a goblin cave. If we send troops, we will start a bloody war, and both Sodom and Zamorak forces will collide. Attempt another god war, making no sense. Followers of Guthix are bound by oath to fight to keep the balance. When all three sides are joining war, one of the ex-Guthix will reawaken and remake the world without mercy, or the pain of beast or man. He can't do that. Guthix can't do that. So we should try to avoid that then. What is a mercenary protocol? Mercenaries are allowed to go there. It means that people can find with the blessings of the king in defense of the realm. Only a force of armed men is amassed, they may be considered a threat to Misslin national security, and we'd have to send the army to disband them. However, a group of men form a mercenary company that can be registered, allowed certain rights as long as they operate within law. Essentially, swords for hire, and we don't usually allow such things, but in this situation, Mauritania requires some action, which is the best thing I can think of at the moment. When can you send aid to Mauritania? Once They find out, oh, get rid of the Guxine, I guess? Depends on how long it takes the Church of Zyphreium to read through the Guxine edicts and return with an answer on how to proceed. Probably Church of Zyphreium. What does Guth explain all this? I think the edicts rule over those of all other religions. Are the Guth same? In the years of logic control the peace that Miss London experienced for so many years, advisors are suggesting that this may not be strictly true. Followers of Gothics sworn an oath to perform ceremonies to try and reawaken Gothics if the edicts are broken. And that peace and tolerance is needed to maintain the balance, but I am certain that there would be outrage to see the conditions that you yourself will witness in Mauritania. Okay. Have them come through. So what should I do now? That's for you to design, but I would assume that you wish to report back to your comrades in Mauritania. To rely on support from Missling, you may need to let them know that it may take some time before that happens. So I came all this way for nothing? Is it nothing, then, to have the alliance with the king? That could respect astonishes me. Now you have survived so long with such a faithful man is nothing short of a miracle. I know, right? Sorry, sir, I just hope for so much more. Well then, I must try to do something to satisfy you. I will have my advisor Runescape teleport you to Paradomus in order that you more quickly on your way. Will you accept my offer? Thanks, I'll accept the free teleport. Good, my advisor, and will totally be back. And best of luck to you. Pay yourself for teleport. I don't like this guy. He says we'll be back to Paradomus. But anyways, that's going to be for this episode, though. So, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya!